Into any incarcerations?
Yeah. I did my first lockdown, I did a 2.5 on a 3. You know what I'm saying? The second one, I had a 10-year sentence. You know, I don't put that on the streets. I really put that on myself for moving wrongly, but I was out in the streets. But I ain't want to listen after I did that 2.5 and came home. I still jumped back in them head first. You know what I'm saying?
What was the 2.5 for? Like, what you go down for that?
They had me for organized crime of commercial documents, and I had a drug case. So I was on papers also, and I violated on papers. The organized crime also was backed up by aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
That's the one you did 10 for?
No, that's the one I did that 2.5 on.
Damn.
Yeah, I did that 10.5 on. That 10, I had dope cases and an aggravated robbery.
Wow, okay.
So my record just kind of enhanced it. You know what I'm saying? On some bullshit. Like, I got a little record, and I'm not proud of it at all. But, you know, you got to learn something to get somewhere, and you got to let somebody show you something some kind of way. So you got to wisen up in some kind of way, man.
So,
some form of fashion.
What prison were you locked up at? Man,
I did time at well, you know, everybody go through holiday. I did time in Bird. I did time at Darrington. I did time at West Texas. They shot me out of Smith unit, Lionel unit, Boyd unit, French Robinson. I can't remember the unit that was out there. I did time at Gish unit. That was a transfer unit going through.
What was the craziest one you went to that you was in?
Prince Robinson was crazy, motherfucker, because all them people they had them over there had life sentencing.
Oh, so that was just wilding.
They was wilding. They had life sentences for real. But I will say though, Smith unit was the craziest one I did some time at too. Cause Smith unit, they had a closed custody over there, so we was in the back in closed custody. The boys are down there burning mattresses and everything.
What closed custody mean?
Tell me you ain't getting population. You're away. That's 23-hour lockdown.
Damn.
23-hour lockdown all the way through. You ain't coming out your cell just for you coming out your cell to go to pill call or go to infirmary or something. That's about it. You've eaten everything off in that cell for 23 hours a day.
So like your very first day going in like to prison, like what was it like? Were you nervous?
My first time doing time, yeah. I was nervous. So many stories that I done heard about prison and so much of this and so much of that. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous as hell. Like when they walk in and was telling us they finna shave all our hair off our head and all that there, catch the wild and all that there, cough and put this on, put that on, at the We Day property, all that there. You gotta go through 30 days of diagnostics. I was nervous like a mug, even hitting the unit. I was hearing so many stories. My partner was telling me in the kind, I'm gonna run across a dude named Big B. They told me Big B was gonna be a big ass 6'7" nigga, man, about 390 pounds, man. Telling me you gotta fight that man head on, or he gonna try to take some commissary. But it's so many stories. There's so many stories go on down there. I ain't gonna lie to you. In the penitentiary, man, it's by respect. Penitentiary got more guideline rules than these on these streets.
So, like, what's the most important lesson you learned, like, from being in the penitentiary?
Maturity. Maturity. I went in as a young boy and I came out a grown man. Maturity. I learned how to think and learned how to have patience. You know, the thinking is the main thing that I wasn't doing growing up. But I learned how to think. You know what I'm saying? And prison teaches you how to think. It teaches you how to strategize your life. You know how to strategize your life, you're going to know how to move in different steps. You're going to think twice before you get in the car, before you mess with this nigga next to you.
Like, okay, like what finally, like, what message would you have for the youth? Like, telling a young dude that's watching this right now, what would you tell him?
Slow down, man. For real, slow down and pay attention. Like, take your time and enjoy your years, man. It's like this here. The youth got so much that they place on themselves to make themselves skyrocket and high rise. And you can just take your time and you're going to get the same 24 the next man going to get. You're going to get them same rims. You're going to get the same car with the paint. You're gonna get the same jewelry. You're gonna get the same money if you just slow down and take your time. That's the whole thing. The youth gotta learn patience. They learn patience and learn how to use their brain. We wouldn't have so much killing. We wouldn't have so much of them going to prison. We have a lot of them out here, know what I'm saying, doing stuff with their life and with themselves. That's it, man. Slow down and have patience. Because the next man, you ain't got to be so crazy to, go there and get into it with him. Because if you think about it, us older dudes, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't even getting into it with no young dude. Because he ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot.